I think in recovery for families, it's really important to look at the roles that you've played in your loved one's active addiction and work out what needs to change to be able to move forward in a healthy way in recovery. More often than not, the most two common roles that we see enacted in someone's active addiction is both the enabling role and the persecuting role from family members. So, both of these roles do come from a place of love. You don't want to see your loved one hurt. You don't want to see your loved one in pain. Ultimately, you do want to cushion them from the things that are going to hurt them, from the negative consequences. Unfortunately though, by cushioning these behaviours, you're not allowing your loved one to understand and to feel the full impact of their own behaviours. And by doing that, it means that they're not willing or won't change because they're not experiencing the negative consequences. So in terms of the enabling role, what that might mean is that you are paying bills for your loved one, you're looking after their children when they're intoxicated, coming down, just unable to. You might be paying fines for them. You might be chauffeuring them at 2 a.m. Maybe you're the, crisis counsellor, support line worker when they're having a tough time. So these behaviours might look like you're supporting your loved one, but in fact it is enabling their addiction. On the other hand, some families play that persecutor role. So what that is looks like a bit of a bully. The addict loved one will kind of see this person and want to put a bit of distance between them and the persecutor, because often the persecutor is communicating a lot of negativity, a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, and the addict is already carrying the weight of that guilt and shame themselves, so they don't need to hear it from anyone else. The persecutor in this instance will be perceived as the bad guy, and so that's not a conducive role for a family member to play when they're trying to get their loved one to move towards a place of recovery. Ultimately, in recovery, families need to let go of both the enabling and the persecuting roles and come to a place of support. So what that means is saying, I love you and I will support you in your recovery, but I will not support your addiction any longer. So I'm just going to say that again. I love you and I'll support you in your recovery, but I will not support your addiction. So understanding the foundation of what that means, the difference between support and enabling, is really important to wrap your head around and identify so that you can move towards a place of change. Thank you for watching. I'm Olivia from Hayter Clinic Queensland. Please feel free to check out other videos on our social media, including Facebook, Instagram, or our website, hayterclinicqld.com.au.